Shorts. Thank you, Shelley. Glad to have Shelley back this week.
Averaging 6 touchdowns a game.
Sorry I couldn't be here last week. Suffering from a pulled groin muscle. Coach Taylor, good to see you. I'm a South Carolina graduate. Just wondering if you guys have... Well, you broke it. Yeah, we can't do the jokes if this doesn't work. There we go. There we go. Just wondering if you guys have gotten over the scare we put into you in Atlanta last year. Javon, Josh, congratulations to both of you. I particularly liked your team motto. I wrote that down. The team is bigger than every player, or each player. You know, there's a similar saying at UT where they say there is no E in team.
Oh, he's horrible.
Everybody here have a great Halloween. How many of you had family in for Halloween? It's one of my favorite holidays because it's a night when everyone can believe in things that don't exist. Goblins, vampires, the old men's offense. How many of you saw the Southern Cal Stanford game Saturday night, the triple overtime game? That was a great game, wasn't it? We still got a lot of Lane Kiffin fans here. I know at one time a lot of you were very fond of Lane. I don't know if you read it in the paper today. The Pac-10 or 12, I can't keep it straight, fined Lane $10,000 for critical comments he made about the officials. And they're even harsher than the SEC. They also put him in timeout. And sent a note home that both his mother and father had to sign and he has to bring back to the league office. Anybody here go to Knoxville Saturday night? Anyone watch the game on TV? I was there. Yeah. I'm not going to gloat about the outcome because we haven't had a lot of success in Knoxville or anywhere else for that matter. But I was fascinated by Coach Dooley's orange pants. Apparently, they're such a hit that there is a 3-week waiting period to get a pair of those orange pants. Anybody here got a pair? At least owned outwardly? Well, it's interesting because you talk about, you know, you're always on the lookout, or I am, for unintended consequences. And I understand the popularity of those pants have resulted in state law enforcement having to suspend its work release program for the next 6 weeks. Just a couple other things here. First of all, it looks like Memphis has a shot at getting back into the original Conference USA.
Whoa.
I don't know how many of you have been following that story. It was in all the Shelby County papers. A little harder to find anywhere else. But exciting news for Memphis, no matter what happens with the ongoing conference realignment. Apparently the Conference USA, or whatever it's going to, I'm sorry, the Big East, or the Big Easy, is about to invite 3 Conference USA teams, SMU, Houston, and Central Florida. Which is big news for Memphis because if you think about it, that means they go from being the 11th worst team in a 12-team conference to being the 8th worst team. Big NCAA news this week. The presidents have voted to require that athletes who are on scholarship be given a full 4 years rather than year-to-year scholarships, and also put in some grade requirements for teams to participate in bowl games. And most exciting, they have passed a resolution allowing conferences to pay student athletes some additional cash compensation in addition to their scholarships. And the news that players can get paid up to $2,000 has been met with great excitement by student athletes all over the country, except apparently in Alabama. And finally, conference expansion again. Chris, congratulations, West Virginia, now part of the Big 12 sometime in the future. Missouri apparently is right on the cusp of an official announcement that it's going to be part of the SEC. I don't know how many of you are aware of this. The SEC jumped the gun last week. There was an announcement on its website that Missouri had joined the conference, but that was put on prematurely. And I did a little checking on that. What happens, I don't know how many of you are familiar with websites and what webmasters do. They write all these articles in advance, and then they're in the unpublished segment of the website, so that when an event happens, you just click on the website and it's published instantly. Well, apparently the webmaster at the SEC website had gone on to delete the article that they had written about Auburn forfeiting its national championship and just hit the wrong button. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shelley.